We got a big one today. Newberg Skatepark in Newberg, Oregon. To give you an idea of where it is, here's the Portland area. And take you down, there's Gabriel Park, Tigard, Sherwood, and Newberg. Probably a little over an hour from Portland. Now this sign is tricky because it will say Chehalem, but that doesn't come up in Google Maps. Newberg Skatepark comes up in Google Maps. Like I said, this is a big one. It's a rather huge skate park. Starting with a view from the entrance. And we'll just cut into this review I found on Google because I found it really good. He lets you know that Dreamland designed it. It's 29,000 square feet and built in 2000. So yeah, 21 years old, as it all says in his review. I got here quite early, like I try to do with most parks, so I really can't tell you how busy it would get around 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And I can't remember if the tip of this volcano spins. One of them did somewhere. I can't remember if it's this one. I don't think it is, or I would have spun it. But it's a very intriguing first piece to the park. And give you a pan, left to right. A better view on how steep that actually is. I really don't even know where to start here. From the volcano, we take you through a long, snaky sort of bowl. A couple fun-looking hips. And as you can see to the left on the platform, we have a rail with a bump-to-bump gap in the middle. Looks like a very 2000-ish sort of object design. Yeah, intended for skateboarders. But, oh man, just like getting onto that rail, like where you gotta go from and the warpiness of the concrete. It might have been good like the first couple years it was made when the concrete was all smooth, but now. And another scan of the bowl from the rail view, taking you into this area. From the rail rolling, gotta roll over to the hip. And this is where I noticed the concrete was really rough. Like it was, yeah, it was official. This is old concrete. If you're doing a skate park tour in Oregon, I would say bring another wheel that's 2 to 3 millimeters bigger, just so you can rip around these old parks with proper speed. To our right, you have the deep end, which is very vertical. This is the view from the far end. Back to the deep end. Capsule-like corner with not much flat bottom, so some could find it to be really tight, whereas others, you don't know what they would do in it. Plenty of flat bottom over here though. And while I'm up here, we'll just take a look back at that first snaky sort of bowl. Off to the left, the center of it all. Let's jump back into the deep end though. Yeah, plenty of flat bottom, and even an extension to make it even higher there. From the bottom, got the capsule there over in the right corner. I can't say how high that wall is, but man, it could be like 11 to 12 feet, no problem. And this flat bank on the side, at first I thought it was a roll-in, but damn, that's ridiculously huge too. Gonna give you another view from the corner there on the platform. Looking back at it from this corner of the park. And that coping there gets funky. Like, look at this. It goes into like double-sided and a ledge on one side. Wow. With Oregon skaters, don't put it past them. You never know what's gone down here. Just gonna go take a look over here before we get into the centerpiece. Check out this wedge. It's curved lunge style and it's got coping going up the side. I know you saw this rail when I was rolling up. It's not as crazy as it looks because it's double coping, so that can really lock your trucks in there. Onto the centerpiece, sort of the center of the centerpiece. Got your roller, kicker to kicker, ledge on top. Down the roll-in, over the bump, around. Yeah, remember the big wheels though, because they'll really help you get around here a lot faster. This is the first hip after that center bump. Volcano bump, merging the shallow end to deeper end. Yeah, you can see the lift taking you into the shallower end. On top of the volcano, just giving you a pan of the shallow end. This is my favorite right here, the nice mellow quarter pipe with a curb on top. It just looks, yeah, it's my favorite part of the park. And it looks like there's a cottage there in the back, so maybe somebody lives on site, so don't get too out of line here. I can't say this for sure, but I almost think they painted the lips where you're able to hang up. Because you don't see it anywhere on the roller, but then you see it here, even though people tended to grind it away on this one. But the area for when you just want to take it easy, bowl around, 5 foot to 7 foot. I don't know what you would call this bowl, maybe like a catcher's mitt bowl? Either way, the design of it is just 2 thumbs up. That mellowish quarter pipe to curb works itself into it looks like a steeper hip corner, but taking you into that corner area now. Got the meridian type piece on the bank, and behind it, curvy little fun area. This extension isn't vert, but it's definitely bigger than it looks. Close to 7 feet, I'd say. Working this little bump into the design of everything, Dreamland did a great job. This is an awesome park. That's it for the review. Remember, if you come skate here, maybe bring some bigger wheels and enjoy.